The following is a segment of an interview conducted with broadcast journalist Hugh Hewitt and Dr. Michael Youssef on September 26th in Atlanta, Georgia. The interview explores Dr. Youssef's unique perspective and insights on the challenge of Islam, captured in his new book, Jesus, Jihad, and Peace.
Ambassador Ryan Crocker, who is truly a brave American, he has served in reverse order, our ambassador in Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, and he said, we've got to go faster. Echoing what General Petraeus said from USC, General James Mattis said the same thing. They're not wasting any time. And do you think that the West gets yet how dangerous ISIS is?
Some do, and some see them as JVs.
You know, he denies saying that now. He denies saying that. That was very elegant.
Yeah, that's just the way it is. There are some who do, and unfortunately, the ones who do are getting very frustrated.
Do you see, I use the term carefully, an awakening in America about the threat posed by jihad?
I wish I can say yes.
Oh, you don't?
No. Because I saw it happen after September 11. There was what I thought, oh, finally, thank you God, they woke up. But it wasn't very long before they pushed the snooze button. And that kind of became, I said, okay.
Is that why you wrote Jesus, Jihad, and Peace?
Yes.
Tell people, again, it's a sneak preview. It's coming out next year. And so they're getting the advance. Tell people what the purpose of the book is, particularly after you'd written so extensively, not that long ago, about similar subjects.
For the first time, I began to see this from an eschatological perspective, because this thing is not going away, and is increasing. It's getting worse, and even the persecution of Christians is only increase in America. You just mentioned InterVarsity. Up in Vanderbilt, you know, I mean, you go everywhere now. Christians, true Christians, I'm talking about, not the ones who say, you know, Jesus, Muhammad, and they're all fine, they're all good, and they're all the same. I'm talking about the true Christians that are being squeezed out here, certainly in England. They would arrest a street evangelist in England and put him in jail and fine him, but they would never do that to a Muslim. I mean, it's happening. And so this global persecution, and I began to see it from the words of Jesus in Matthew 24, as the birth pangs and as the labor pains become in shorter and shorter intervals. He said, that's when you know the time is coming. And we don't know the time. Of course, he said only the Father knows the time. But nonetheless, I began to say, this is an opportunity for people, really could be the final call, as it were. You know, wake up, come to Christ, believe in Him, because it may be the time is short. And that's why I put that in the context of my understanding, at least sociologically, of where Islam is going and where the Middle East is going and where Israel is right now, and lifting up Jesus as the only hope.